Welcome back to the channel. Today we are here to talk about why I am done with both of these guys. So we have my fitness watch on my left hand, we have my Whoop band on my right hand, and I am done with both of them right now. We'll take off here on camera and I'll explain why we are done with them. So I have been using a Whoop band for a really long time, probably since 2013 or 14, right around the time they became available. And I've been using a fitness watch in some form or another for right around the same amount of time, maybe just slightly after that. And so I've always had both on. At times I've also used an Oura ring, and at times I've had two fitness watches and the Whoop band up on my arm and the Oura ring and all combinations of that. However, I am trying to take a hiatus from all of that data because I want to get back in touch with how I am feeling. And the reason for this video is because I think that a lot of people in this day and age, with all the technology and all the tools available to us, are in the same boat, where when all of these tools first started coming out and the idea of being able to have data to help us improve our health, and especially for people who are interested in data and science and that stuff like I am, these seemed like great ideas. However, there has definitely been more research over time about the downside of it, and people not actually being able to be in touch with or realize how they are feeling. And I feel like this is one of those things that was slowly happening to me. However, I didn't realize it, and I would read about it and see that it was going on with other people, and I always felt that I was different. And so first thing I want to do is I want to get your feelings on this. So jump down in the comments below, let us know your relationship with data and wearable devices and sort of where you might be in that journey. If you've followed along for the channel for a while, you know that I have reviewed a bunch of them. If you come into the clinic or you see me in person places, you know that I often test them out and test them for reliability and accuracy and all sorts of different things. And this is great. However, the other day I woke up in the morning and I wanted to go and work out, and I noticed that there was a disagreement between the Whoop band and what my watch was saying. And so I spent a bunch of time trying to look through the data and figured out what might be going on. And eventually, by the time I sifted through all the data, I realized that I had to cut my workout short once I started it because of time, and I had to get to work and get my stuff done. And that was when I realized that I was totally missing the boat, and sort of not able to kind of see the forest through the trees here, which is why we came outside for this video today. But what I realized was, if I had just thought about how I actually felt that morning, then I could have given myself the answers that I was looking at the data for as far as what that workout should be. So I'm gonna take them off, and I got myself a nice old school analog watch, and that's going on. And then we're gonna experiment with this and see how I feel. And I know what some people might be thinking, well, what about running and training and all of that stuff? And I will throw the fitness watch back on for running and training, not for the data's sake, just so that I know where I am and sort of what I'm doing. But I'm gonna basically flip it over or throw something on it, because I'm gonna not even look at my heart rate or any of that information while I am in my training session or after it. And I am gonna go old school with a paper and pencil and log my workouts that way. And I'm gonna do that through the rest of my training cycle. So I'm currently training for the Muscle Man 70.3 up in Geneva, New York towards the beginning of July. And so we're gonna go data free for that training. So I will be back here and let you know how it goes. But if you have questions, I want to know what those are. So drop them down in the comments. And if you have thoughts or interest in where you are on this journey, then go ahead and throw that down there as well.